fellow explorer who ceased searching the horizon a long time ago. Instead, Tom Noe turned his eyes to the sky.
The LTFWT, that stands for the largest telescope factory in Wylie, Texas. I've never had an engineering course in my life, but I've basically been doing engineering work since I went to work for TI in 1965. When I was a kid, I thought engineers drove trains. That's what an engineer was to me then.
Tom knows his way around a workshop. He's got at least 1 degree in physics, but Tom Noe has a doctorate in good old-fashioned ingenuity. You see, Tom's a natural-born engineer, and he set his sights on the stars.
There are lots of people building telescopes. There's a long tradition of amateur telescope making in this country. I did it because I had this desire to make something that I could then use. Over the last 7 years, I've built 92 telescopes that I've delivered. I use the very best of everything that I can get to go in there, and what I can't get, I build.
You won't find these squat rectangular boxes in astronomers' catalogs, but this is no ordinary instrument. This is Tom Noe's signature teleport telescope, small enough to fit in the trunk of your car, but big enough to capture the faintest of images from the heavens. Dedicated star searchers will travel just about anywhere to find dark skies. Out in the country, without all those electric lights to cover up the constellations, the tiny points of light are infinite. And while small telescopes like Tom's can't compare to NASA photography, there is something magical about seeing the mysteries of the universe for yourself.
People who haven't ever seen Saturn before through a high-quality telescope are just blown away. I mean, it's not like a Hubble image, but it's more special than that because it's real. And we've got the double cluster in Perseus here. Each one of those little blobs of light contains maybe 100 billion stars. And I will let a person look through the telescope and just absorb the light from those 2 little galaxies and get that image in their mind. And then explain that the light that just entered their eye had been traveling since 12 million years ago. And those photons travel 12 million years and come to a rest in the retina of their eye and pass out of existence. They become then, instead of a photon of light, they become an idea in the mind. And the person can close their eyes and they can still see those 2 galaxies. And to me, that's an incredible transition from photons to concepts in the mind. And that's a connection, to me, between humanity and the universe.
Trillions of billions of burning balls of gas, numbers and concepts impossible to comprehend. He may not know who we are or why we're here, but somewhere in this random pattern of light, Tom Noe found a connection with the final frontier, a connection between near and far, between the future and the past, between mankind and the universe itself. Maybe in the end there are no final answers to the questions contemplated while looking skyward, but Tom Noe doesn't mind. After all, it's a clear night in Wylie, Texas.
The little teleport is a scope you can grab, take off, and go out there. to appreciate the scale of the universe and to think a little about our part in it.